Welcome back to Whimsical Farm. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of May, and I wanted to give you an update on how the garden is doing. My wife has been out here working really hard. You'll notice, like we saw last time, the yellow roses are really doing fantastic. She's got the entryway all cleaned up now, got it weed eated and mowed real good. And we had to do some repair on the weed eater, found out that its exhaust screen was stopped up. Let's see what she's been doing out here. We'll start on the left-hand side, just like always. And we'll make a lap around. We've got one bed here that we lost a grapevine there. It's been all cut out and trimmed. The roses are doing good. They need to be deadheaded here pretty soon, but they're looking good. She's got her a new little rose bush out here that's getting ready to get planted. And wow, right outside the garden, look at her rock garden that she built. That's unbelievable. She has really done a lot of work. We just shot a video there. You'll see the barbecue grill. And it's just really beautiful work that she's done. Our Joseph's coat, it's making it all the way up to the top. Greenhouse is doing good. So let's continue on in the garden, have a look around, and see what all's going on out here. These roses are beautiful, grapevines starting to bloom. And look what we got here. She has been working on that bed, and I can tell you what's in that bed right there. That is watermelons. Let's turn around so that I don't cast a large shadow. She's been planting watermelons in that bed. They look like they've just been plugged in. There's one there that's been there for a little while. I think that's from last year. So she's got that bed all prepped up for watermelon. It's doing good. Let's take a look this side. This bed here, it's all been cleaned up and it's being solarized. That's always a good thing to do. And this is a little cleanup work here. Grapevine's doing fantastic. She's got her little people up there. They're all cleaned up good. She's washed them, and they'll have a little light on tonight. Those are little solar powered people, and they hold a little lamp. Her asparaguses are absolutely exploding. They've become asparagus trees. And let's take a look at these. These are the man garden. I'd call this the man tomatoes. And at least the buckets have been cleaned out, and there's been some stuff planted in them. And we'll do a close-up on them. Garden's been mowed good. This bed's getting ready to get planted. Here's some grapes. These grapes are looking really nice. You can see right there, they are really putting on some grapes. See if I can focus in on that. And she's doing some work on the fish tank here. Not exactly sure what's going on there. But let's check these fish. Let's see if there's any fish in here. She's got several. I have to be careful because sometimes there's sharks in there. Sharks, it could be some piranhas. You never know what might be in there with her. Yeah, I guess they're sleeping right now. Let's see, let's try one more time. Let's see if anybody's down in there. I bet you they're hiding over here. Oh, there's no telling. Yeah, maybe they'll come up here in a minute. She may, oh, there's one right there. There's a little guy. Yeah, they're wanting to show off a little bit. I'm gonna help her with some filtering on this. It's just got a little light algae that's started to grow in there, so we'll get that all cleaned up soon. And these grapes are doing good. They're really coming on. Those will be beautiful. Take a look around this way. We've got roses going. You got beautiful grapes up top here. And let's see if we got any actual tomato plants coming up yet. Let's take a look over here. Looks like they still have just a few days left before they kick in. A little bit of weeding to do. And then here on this bed, she has got some plants. It looks like she's got some squash plants here, and she's built a special arbor to put over these with a cloth to protect these squash plants. This is probably squash and cucumbers. And in Arkansas, we really have a hard time with squash bugs. We live next to a squash field where they have lots of bugs, and they spray them with some kind of special spray. And so they're almost impervious now to chemicals. And here's another bed. Let's take a look at this. This bed here, I think she's got pepper plants. Good night in the morning. She's got bell peppers, and she's got, I think, some jalapeno peppers. There's little Bobo. She has got a lot of pepper plants in that. So this bed will be amazing to watch it when it kicks into high gear. Some of those she may have to thin out, but I think she's got them just about right. Pepper plants like to shoulder up against each other, and they do well with that. Let's go out here to the girl section of the garden. We've been pretty much in cleanup mode. That's what we've been working on a lot, is cleanup. So everything's not perfect yet, but you can see these rocks have been weed-eated out and mowed around. This bed here, she's under construction on it, and starting to get it all cleaned up. Everything's been mowed. There's some cleanup there that's been going on. And let's see what else is out here. Strawberries. Strawberries are coming on pretty stout. Got a little weeding to do there. But look at these flowers and stuff, all this growth that's over the rabbit cage. It's unreal. Now, what else is going on? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to kick it into high gear because she has got her tomato plants going in her little buckets. We'll call these the girl buckets. It's the girls versus the boys. And look at that plant there. She's got a nice little baby tomato plant there. She's got some kind of a special, that's a flower of some sort. She'll do the details on that. There's a little tomato plant. Here's another little tomato plant. Those are just starters, but they will take off pretty quick. It's nice weather right now in Arkansas. We're enjoying. There's another little tomato plant. That looks like a black cherry. I see the label. She leaves little hints here and there. That's a little black cherry tomato plant. It'll be booming here soon. I'm not sure. What is that? Sunrise bumblebee. Look at that whopper of a plant. That's a little bitty baby. Sunrise bumblebee. She is so whimsical. Here is she loves these little specialty plants. That is a purple bumblebee. And then I think this is Narstium or something like that. I cannot remember the exact name. She's not out here. I have been turned loose. She's taking a little nap today. She just wore herself out working, but she's done a great job. Hopefully she won't get too mad that I'm showing all of her progress. Now, when you look at our garden, you'll see stuff like this and say, oh my gosh, that's not pristine. No, that's what we call work. She turned this rabbit cage up. She's overhauling it. She's going to probably put quail or rabbit. No telling what she's going to do. We got some beds out here that are in progress. All this has been cleaned up, and it will bloom right before your eyes. So you will see a week by week. Let's check on our rabbits out here. Look at this rabbit. What are you doing there, buddy? This is Frederick. I'm going to introduce you to Frederick. Now, Frederick is a rough little joker. You do not want to mess with Frederick because he'll thump you. Let's say hi to Frederick. Frederick, are you wanting to say hi? You're not going to be mean, are you? Frederick is he's a guard rabbit. Now, see my hand? I put my hand out there. He's thinking about what him can do. Oh, did you see that, Frederick? He's an attack rabbit. We need to put Frederick on the front porch because he's either that or the frying pan, because that joker, he is just a tough guy. He always is tough like that. Let's see what else is over here. That's not my speed. Oh, no, what happened to this? This is Annabelle. Annabelle rabbit. What did she turn into? Quails. My wife. She is so funny. She got her an egg hatching machine. I put a new control in it for her. It keeps exact temperature and reads out on the phone. I'll be glad to share that with anybody that wants it. And it'll keep it exact. And Mr. Kaiser, he is out here checking on his bunnies. Now, Kaiser, be nice to him now. Uh-oh, it looks like we got some mating situation going on out here. Mr. Kaiser says, what, more rabbits? We're making more rabbits out here. And then over here, look at these beautiful little quail. Man, those things are pretty. Look at those little babies. They look like they're made out of wood. Then in the back, there's some beautiful little, I would open the cage so you wouldn't have to see screen, but just as sure as I do, let me see if I can do that without them getting away. Get back away from the door, boys. Get back away from the door. Man, you cannot open that cage. They will get out of there so fast. Let's lock that down. I don't want to get in trouble with my wife. She'll put me out in the doghouse. Oh, you're going to sound off? Do it again. What are you going to say? Oh, you're going to get quiet now. Look at these little babies. They are so cute. It's supposed to be for meat, but I highly doubt any of those are ever going to find their way into a frying pan. Those are going to be for pets. So there's our volunteer sunflower. I told you that it would probably be 10 feet tall the next time we saw it, and I wasn't quite right on that, but I'm standing. This is me holding the camera at my eye level. I'm 6 feet, so it's already reaching for the blue sky. It's at 7 feet tall. We'll give it another week or two. So we just wanted to tell you, thank you for coming out to Whimsical Farm. We've got it mowed and weed eated. We've got some beds that are cleaned up. We got some solarized, and hope my wife didn't beat me up too bad. This is not the pristine situation that we'd like to show you, but you can see, look at all these little seedlings. She's got them laid out everywhere, and this is getting ready to really turn into something nice. All these roses will be deadheading them this week. So we'll try to send you back another video. The next one will be a little closer together. I've been doing some cooking, so you can check out our Carnivore channel, and it's got some really nice recipes. We've got a new deluxe meatloaf that we do on Carnivore with cheese on the inside, jalapenos and onions, and it's a really tasty dish. So check that out under Delicious Carnivore Meatloaf. You can look it up and just look for a guy with a funny military hat and some green plastic gloves, and you got the right channel. I'll send a link with that. So thank y'all for coming by, and we wish you a happy Wednesday, and we'll see you soon. Over and out. Thank you.